the second round rolls on. Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They were the surprise winners in Game 1. And as a visiting club, just getting one of those first 2 games so important. They've got a chance now to get both.
And what a performance in Game 1. You steal the opener on the road, you take a home court advantage right away. Now you've got the opportunity to take real control and take a 2-0 lead back to your place for Game 3.
Jones with it, just underway. Happy you're with us for Game 2. Kyle Anderson sizing up Draymond Green. Jaren Jackson. Warriors have the basketball. Rocking the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Jones with it. Trailing by 4. To Gasol. Goes to the right side. Anderson. Shot clock winding down. Beyond the arc for 3. They swarm Jaren Jackson. Missed the shot. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 4. It's a big finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Green. Anderson. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Possession lies with Golden State. Wiggins. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Anderson to Gasol. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. Over to the right side. Jaren Jackson. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. Curry has it. Screen coming. Steph Curry here against Jones. Deep right corner. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Wiggins to Curry from long range. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Anderson to Jaren Jackson. Gets it in the right corner. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from long range. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended. Here's Curry with it up top. 8-2 our score. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Tyus Jones matched up with the two-time MVP. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him. Curry to bring it up. 10-2 the score. To Wiggins. Green. To Wiggins. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Memphis with the rock. Jaren Jackson. To Gasol. Probing the defense. Gasol. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. To Jaren Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curling inside. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Kyle Anderson against Andrew Wiggins. Down low Gasol. Marc Gasol. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Green to Thompson. Green to Wiggins. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Wiggins. Trying to cash in. Shot by Wiggins won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Able to convert inside.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Thompson. Wiggins to Curry. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Anderson to Gasol. Down low. Marc Gasol looking good. 4 for 5.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
To Wiggins. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Gasol missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Curry with the ball. Here comes the screen. Steph Curry, defended by Steven Adams. Has a look. Hayden with a shot and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Jones with it. 9-point margin. To Gasol. Short jumper off the mark. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Jaren Jackson to Kyle Anderson. Five on the shot clock. Doesn't get the bounce.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Draymond Green, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Golden State basketball. Thompson to Wiggins. Probing the defense. Wiggins to Porter. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now 4 for 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Jaren Jackson to Kyle Anderson. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Wiggins to Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson to Porter. Fine to shoot. With the interception. Steph Curry sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Deep left corner to Thompson. The pass set it all up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Anderson to Gasol. In the slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Curry to Wiggins. And the rebound belongs to Memphis. And scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nothing going here on that drive. He'll put it up at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Anderson. From the outside, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Green to Bradley. Porter, defended by Jones. Trying to cash in. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Porter to Bradley. Down low Thompson. Short jumper. Won't fall.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Thompson. Gets a look. Can't hit. Jones with it. Down 8. Anderson. Has a look. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Jaren Jackson to Kyle Anderson. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
They'll get it down to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 for 7.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Jones up against Porter.
You got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Down low, Anderson. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Down low, Green. And finishes strong. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Tyus Jones against Klay Thompson. To Jaren Jackson. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Gets it in the left corner. Bradley to Green. To Wiggins. Warriors with 4 to shoot. For 3, can't connect. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
It's Grizzlies ball. Has a chance. Scores from the post.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Wiggins to Green. Thompson down to Green. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Thompson. Wiggins. That's out. Last touch by Kyle Anderson. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Wiggins. This guy's a handful. Andrew Wiggins, well defended, still able to score.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Gasol. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Grizzlies retain the possession. Anderson. To Gasol. Not going to have it this time.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Andrew Wiggins at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Grizzlies own the basketball. Curling inside.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots
The
and
NBA
tells you to apply more
playoffs
pressure, you know you're in the
2022
safe
round
place.
games and highlights will be coming up next on the Inspiriverse Network channel.
Goes to the left side. Jaren Jackson to Kyle Anderson. To Gasol. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
And stuffs it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kyle Anderson, defended by the Canadian Wiggins. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
The NBA playoffs 2022 round game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 1 Miami Heat, seed 4 Philadelphia 76ers.
Anderson. Here comes the screen. Tyus Jones. Here again, Steph. To Jaren Jackson. Beyond the arc for 3. They feel this kid is tough. The 4th pick in the 2018 draft.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Curry. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Jaren Jackson. Won't go. Wiggins to Curry. The rebound's pulled down by the Grizzlies. To Jaren Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Anderson.
The NBA playoffs 2022 round game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 1 Phoenix Suns, seed 4 Dallas Mavericks.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Jaren Jackson, great dish to set it up. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Tough shot. He hits. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Wiggins. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
And the rebound belongs to Golden State. To Green. Wiggins. Gets it in the right corner. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Kyle Anderson. Gasol, good for two. Great footwork once again.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Here comes the screen. Wiggins, deep left corner. To Wiggins. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Gasol. And breaks it up. Warriors basketball. Green to Bradley. Marc Gasol pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Green. To Wiggins. Green. Draymond Green. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
To Gasol. Draymond Green swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Grizzlies have yet to appear after one half of basketball. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Andrew Wiggins and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Golden State at the controls. To Thompson. Sizing up the defense. To Jaren Jackson. Green to Wiggins. Green. Fires the three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Kyle Anderson. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Wiggins. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Gasol. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Jones with it. Down a bundle. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Warriors have the basketball. Green to Curry. Surveys the floor. Probing the defense. Steph Curry, defended by Jones. To Green. Fires the three. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gasol to Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Got it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Thompson. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Kyle Anderson. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Goes to the left side. Green. To Wiggins. Curry to Wiggins. Has a look. Green with a shot that won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. And Green able to pull down the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Anderson. To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. Anderson. They work it down to Gasol. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Time to shuffle things up. Memphis with the rock. Anderson down low Gasol. Andrew Wiggins tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Green. Thompson. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Knocked loose. Anderson. From long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Jones with it. His guys down big. To Kyle Anderson. Off the mark. Well contested. And Draymond Green throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's Grizzlies ball.
I got ball. It's all me.
Jones. Green always looking for the steal. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Adams. Kyle Anderson has it against the former #1 pick. on the shot clock for Memphis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He drills the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Klay Thompson against Adams. And the rebound taken in by Memphis. To Kyle Anderson. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Steph Curry picked up by Jones. Marc Gasol.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Bradley to Porter. Otto Porter, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Adams. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Doesn't have the touch.
NBA Playoffs 20222 round game 3 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 3 Milwaukee Bucks, Seed 2 Boston
Man, they
Celtics.
are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Adams. Down low Anderson. Got a piece to knock it away. That's going to be out of bounds. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Adams. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Not that time. It was right there. Porter. To Bradley. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Bradley. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Grizzlies own the basketball. Adams to Kyle Anderson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a chance. Not that time. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. To Gasol, down low. Nice swat that time.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kyle Anderson with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Missed a wide open look. Anderson to Gasol. Warriors come up with it. To Bradley. Porter. Marc Gasol. Huge block. fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Wait on it.
Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Anderson. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot to Kyle Anderson. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Iguodala guarded by Tyus Jones. To Porter. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Bradley. Here comes the screen. He throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Anderson to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Warriors have the basketball. Bradley. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It's so deadly. Now, look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Bradley. To Porter. For 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Jaren Jackson.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you. Hey, you got
Jones
the screen right
up
right,
against
right.
Porter. To Kyle Anderson. And count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Short jumper misses. Porter. Here comes the screen. To Porter. Otto Porter, quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
To Kyle Anderson. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. To Kyle Anderson. Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Visit our team website for more details.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Thompson to Wiggins. Slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Kyle Anderson. Can't connect. Thompson to Bradley. Has a chance. Avery Bradley. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked in.
Jaren Jackson to Kyle Anderson.
Hey, watch this screen. Hey, wait on it.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Anderson rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Hey, double screen.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Possession lies with Golden State. Bradley to Wiggins. Screen coming. Green to Wiggins. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. It's Golden State basketball. Thompson to Curry. Gets it in the right corner. Curry to Thompson. 5 seconds to shoot. Curry. Steph Curry. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jones with it. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Turn around, it's good.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Here comes the screen. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. To Jaren Jackson. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Thompson. Green. Down low Thompson. From the painted area, won't go down. Memphis, they've got it. Anderson to Gasol. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Anderson. To Jaren Jackson. Short jumper off the mark. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Knocked loose. Gasol sizing up Draymond Green. Turns and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Screen coming. Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jaren Jackson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Warriors basketball to Thompson. And the nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Kyle Anderson. Draymond Green sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here's a chance from long range. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Thompson to Curry. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Dorsey against the former Cougar. And a throwdown.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Anderson to Jaren Jackson. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Golden State at the controls. Take stock of the floor. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Shot by Thompson, no good. Anderson to Tyler Dorsey. That's out. Last touch by Kyle Anderson. Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series, a 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors were solid in today's victory. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Grizzlies didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Golden State Warriors were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.